Howdy folks, here's a third video today. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. You see that guy right there? That is the Nine-Banded Armadillo. What's particularly fascinating about the Nine-Banded Armadillos is that they're not native to Florida, as a matter of fact. They're actually from parts of North, Central, and South America. So, due to certain factors such as climate change, it has led them to expand their habitat, more or less. I mean, they've even been spotted as far north as Massachusetts. So, you may be wondering what armadillo really means. Well, actually, it comes from the Spanish language, which means armored one. Because as you can see along their back, they kind of have like an armored covering. Now, with that being said, there are 9 apparent bands along their back, hence giving it its name. Now, it takes them a while to develop their armor. It usually takes well into their adulthood till they can really have that protection. But when they are actually very young, they're very vulnerable to predation. But actually, as a matter of fact, a lot of their predators have been basically hunted, especially in Florida, for instance. Now, it's often said that the Nine-Banded Armadillo gets a bad rap because they're like one of the only homies that actually contracts leprosy. For those of you who have heard of that before, it's a particular condition. Now, in regard to that, we can also contract leprosy. But it's very rare if a person actually gets leprosy from touching a Nine-Banded Armadillo. Just trying to get you guys a better view. There we go. And as you can tell, they really don't seem as afraid of people. They seem very well acquainted. But you can see that it is sort of burrowing, trying to look for food. This is crazy though. It's the first time I've actually seen these guys since I've been down here. I've heard a lot about them, just never really had a chance to see them. Now, oftentimes, too, when they get startled, they'll basically jump straight in the air. And when they do that, that makes them very prone to being hit, like on the road, for instance. And we're actually close to Tamiami Trail. So, kind of have to be careful, you know, when you're driving, because yeah, you really don't want to hit these homies, even though they are considered a category 1 invasive animal. And oftentimes the armadillos were also referred to as poor man's pork, because people who couldn't afford, you know, like regular pork, especially down here, even during the Great Depression, these were highly sought after as a means of food. Let me see if I can. Wow. Yeah, there they are. The Nine-Banded Armadillo. But yeah, you could say that they are a bit of a least concern, I believe, in terms of their conservation status. But yeah, the Nine-Banded Armadillo. These guys are indeed very real. So alrighty, you guys. Thought I would share that with all of you. Hope you learned something of value once again. And yeah, I couldn't help it since they were like right here. I could just hear them. I'm like, oh shoot, yeah, those are the 9-banded armadillos. Let's do a quick video on them. I'm gonna share an article in the description for you guys so you can read up a bit further about them if you so desire. They are fairly prevalent down here, so might as well learn about them. So alright, you guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and once again, Journey on a Journey is outwards. Take care, folks.